Hello and welcome to another episode of Soap Goes to the Oscars. This is number 132. I'm recording on December 13th, 2025, which is Dick Van Dyke's 100th birthday. Bananas. And I watched the movie yesterday on the 12th. And the movie was Heaven Can Wait. This one was available on Hoopla, which is a service through I've been for a long time, especially since I started this. I've been wanting to renew my library card. And I think I just ended up getting a new one online through our local library. But you can, there's a few different ones. There's one called Canopy and there's one called Hoopla that libraries offer free movies, free audiobooks, things like that, that you can, borrow through the service. So I signed up for that, and this one was available on Hoopla. So another free one. Heaven Can Wait is a 1943 Technicolor American supernatural comedy film produced and directed by Ernst Lubitsch. We've seen several of his movies in this experiment. The screenplay was by Samson Raphaelson, based on the play Birthday by Ladislaus Busfechetti. I definitely butchered that. The music score was by Alfred Newman and the cinematography by Edward Kronjagger. The film tells the story of a man who has to prove he belongs in hell by telling his life story. It stars Gene Tierney, Don Amici, and Charles Coburn. The supporting cast includes Marjorie Main, Laird Krieger, Spring Byington, Alan Joslin, Eugene Pallett, Signe Hasso, Louise Calhern, Todd Andrews, and Clara Blandick. Film has no connection to the fantasy-based stage play of the same title that was adapted as the film Here Comes Mr. Jordan, itself also a Best Picture nominee, nor remakes of Mr. Jordan using the play's original title, including the 1978 film Heaven Can Wait. Oh, I thought the 78 one was a remake of this. Produced and distributed by 20th Century Fox, this was released on August 11th, 1943, with a runtime of 112 minutes. It was only nominated for 3 Academy Awards: Outstanding Motion Picture, Best Director, and Best Cinematography Color. And my man Bosley Crowther, I think we're going to deviate a bit on this one. A contemporary review by Bosley Crowther in the New York Times described the film as certainly one you'll want to see. A comedy of manners edged with satire in the slickest Lubitsch style that is poking very sly and sentimental fun at 1890s naughtiness. Adding that although the picture has utterly no significance, indeed it has very little point except to afford entertainment, it does that quite well. The review also notes that Don Amici and Gene Tierney are flat in the roles, or rather they lack the flexibility which such mannered comedy demands. Okay. So, I hated this movie. I gave it 1 star. It's not often that I really have hated these. There have been a few. And there's definitely been a few 1 stars. And this one, and with some of these, I hate them right from the start. And this was one of those. There are some that I really don't like or hate from the start. They sort of bring me back. This one did not. I will be honest that I did not pay a lot of attention to it because I disliked it so much. As Bosley Crowther said, Donald Meacham and Gene Tierney were flat in the roles. I really liked Charles Coburn in the last movie I watched, which was The More the Merrier. In this, he was just kind of there. He wasn't bad. He just didn't have that much to do. But this was going back to all the things I really disliked about, earlier films, which is sort of the over the top, almost like stage acting, which you don't need to do on film. And it's a comedy, so I get that they were trying to be over the top at times, but it was just the acting was so bad in this movie. The Technicolor was not great. Like when I came on, I was like, "Oh, this looks terrible." And I don't know if that's just because I'm used to black and white stuff now. It's been a while since the last one was in color. It might have been Wizard of Oz, and there were some before that, and there may have been something after the Wizard of Oz, but I can't remember now. But this one, it ain't it, man. I did not like this at all. It was just dumb. Story was dumb. Acting was bad. Didn't like the color. Yeah, Not, and when I say story is dumb, that may be wrong. It may be a fine story, but as it was presented here, it came across as very dumb to me. So I'm going to keep this one real short and just say Heaven Can Wait, 1943, 1 star. Didn't like it. See you next time.